What's up, guys? Welcome back. So, as you guys can see with the title below, we're going to be talking about the April favorites and not so favorites. So, stay tuned. Let's get into this video.
Barely on our side. I don't want to waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us.
Alright, guys, so before we jump into it, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and join the Freedom Army family where it's free to hang out with me. So, without further ado, I'm not going to blab on it. I'm going to get right into the first item. You guys already know how I do it. I start with skincare and work my way on down. So, let's go ahead and jump into skincare. Alright, so the first item that I want to talk about is from Vasanti. This is the Brighten Up. This is a enzymic face rejuvenator, exfoliating cleanser enriched with papaya, microcrystals, and aloe. This is supposed to help dramatically improve your skin texture by giving a mechanical exfoliating, but also a chemical exfoliating and brightening properties from the papaya and aloe. I really love this, especially mixing it with my cleansers. I don't really like to wear this alone, but mixing it in my cleanser to kind of give it an extra boost is awesome because the enzyme powders literally get rid of dead skin. Like, I literally see my texture change with this, and I've been using this for the whole month of April. The next item is from H2O Beauty. This is their Elements Keep It Fresh Face Cleanser, the ultimate in cleansing and hydration for normal to oily skin types. Now, I'm sorry. For normal to dry skin types. So this really don't work for my skin type, being that I'm more on the combo oily side, but what I like to do is I like to mix these two together to kind of give me that brightening but also hydration. A lot of people don't know that your skin being combo oily is that your skin is dehydrated or asking for hydration, so it's producing a lot of sebum oils on your skin. So I like to use these two to kind of hydrate the skin, of course, but also to brighten up and exfoliate and get rid of the dead skin cells. Alright, so that's pretty much all of the skincare items that I have been loving for the month of April. Let's move right on into makeup. Yeah. Alright, so the first item is actually not on my list, but when I went to grab the items, I was like, why did this make the list? So I have to give this an honorable mention. This is the Mercier Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder. This jam here is everything. If you're looking for like a sheer translucent kind of powder to take with you to blot the oil off, but still give you that nice illumination, especially during the summertime weather, this is everything. I love to pair this up with my lightweight foundations on my sheer coverage foundation, and it just gives me a nice luminous look on the skin. Even wearing this with a full coverage foundation and using this to kind of set, certain areas, it just gives a nice luminous look, and I'm in love with this powder. Like, you guys understand, like, this powder is everything. Like, if you guys are a fan of the MAC Mineralized finish powders, this is similar to that as well. So give this a try. If you guys like MAC Mineralized, give this a try. The next item is actually an eyeshadow, but I like to use it to contour. Being that I'm a deeper skin tone, there's a lot of contour powders that don't really cater to me, but that's alright because, I got to make it work. And that eyeshadow is from Maybelline. This is the Maybelline Made to Mocha eyeshadow. This I got from Walmart. Like, you don't understand. Like, I've been looking for something to really give me that sculpted look. This bad boy here is super, super deep. And that just sculpts the heck out of my skin. Alright, so the next items that I want to talk about are all foundations. So if you guys really want to know what I've been wearing for the whole entire month of April on my channels, on my videos, and stuff that I've been wearing currently now on some of my videos, then stay tuned and keep on listening. So the first foundation that I have been loving, especially during these kind of hot months, is a great sheer coverage foundation that gives a nice illumination. But I like to mattify in the areas that I get oily, of course. Keep that in mind. And that foundation is the Becca Aqua Luminous Foundation in Deep Bronze. This foundation is innovative, it is beautiful, and it comes in a cute droplet. Now, the color shade is a little bit off of my skin tone naturally, but once you blend out the foundation, it just gives a sheer glow. So I'm not too much worried about the color not being on point 100% because it's a little red, but once it blends out, it just turns very beautifully on my skin. The next foundation that I've also been loving a lot is the Clinique Chubby in the Nude. This is the curviest Clove color. I love to take this around the perimeter of the face while wearing this foundation because sometimes I need full coverage in certain areas and this foundation can't give it to me. So that's when I pick up this foundation, which is a medium coverage buildable foundation, and I just apply it to where I need it, and then of course I blend this on top of it just to give it more coverage. And these have been my go-to kind of like glowy, dewy foundations. I'm actually wearing the foundation currently as we speak, and I hope you guys are living for this look here. So this has been my kind of go-to duo. This next foundation is a tried and true. I've been wearing this foundation for a while, on and off, but I've been reintroduced to it again when I received it as a BirchBox item, and I kind of gagged a little bit. That is the Lancome Tinted Off Ultra Foundation Stick. This stick is like on its last little bit of leg. That should tell you I wore this stick out, and it's all because of Jackie Ina. She put me onto the stick and I had to get it. But when they sent me another one in my BirchBox, it was like, hey, try this out. I was like, girl, this is the same color. Backup, yes. So I have a backup thanks to my influence of BirchBox, but this is my favorite mattifying, kind of like my no makeup foundation next to my Makeup Forever foundation. This is more of like my mattified makeup, no makeup look. I love this. The next item is a powder, and I love to use this to bake with. I've baked with the benign banana powder, and that was okay. I kind of switched to that towards the end of the month, but in the beginning of the month I've been using this powder right here, and that's what I'm currently wearing as well too, and that is the MAC Prep and Prime CC Loose Naturalizing Powder, and I guess yellow. This is pretty much like a yellow base powder, but it's so micro milled and fine, and it doesn't cake up at all. Like I don't understand like how this powder works, and I love to bake with this powder. Like you guys understand, I love to bake with it. It literally gives me like the best highlighted. You guys see this highlight? Praise them. So the next item that I want to talk about is a lipstick. You guys know what this lipstick is because the majority of my new subscribers came to my channel because of this lipstick. And that lipstick is the MAC and Gabriel Zamora collaboration. This lipstick is honestly like one of the best terracotta nude warm pinky colors. It's kind of like Lolita but in a bullet formula to my skin tone. You kind of get where I'm going, like Lolita 2 on my skin tone. It's very terracotta, it's very beautiful, and I feel like he made a great shade that fits different skin tones, because there was a lot of people who reviewed his lipsticks and they fell in love with it because some people who are on the light to medium skin tone came off very brown, like a deep warmy brown, and then like me and another young girl who also is of color did his lipstick and it came out very pinky, but like a terracotta pinky, and it was so beautiful on all skin types. And that's one thing I definitely want to congratulate Gabriel on creating an awesome lipstick that does fit a lot of shade ranges on the spectrum. And this has been my go-to kind of lip color in lieu or in conjoint with the MAC Old Baby lip gloss. Like, you can't tell me nothing when I put these two on. My lips be popping. Hopping, shorty, hopping. Alright, so now that the makeup portion is over, we're going to move right on into the brushes section. You guys know I like to give you guys some affordable brushes, and you got to get your hands on them. You got to get your hands on them. The first brush that I want to talk about, they are dirty because I just use them, so don't not judge me. But the first brush that I want to talk about is the e.l.f. Pointed Powder Brush. This brush is everything to sweep off your bake and then some. Like, you don't understand. It gets under the eye without a problem. Bloop. This retails for $6 on elf.com, so if you guys want to get your hands on this, definitely do so because it's worth every last penny. Now, the awesome thing about elf is that their brushes are stepping their games up. Like, in words of Nikita Dragon, these are stepping their pussy game up. Like, they're stepping their game up. Like, these brushes are giving me like Marc Jacobs at affordable price. Like, the last brush that I wanted to talk about that is awesome as well too is the BH Cosmetics. This is the 125 brush. This brush is really good to add blush or also bronze up the skin. I got this in the Sculpted Set 2 collection where they came with all face brushes, high-end eye brushes, I think. I want to say like 4 eye brushes and 4 face brushes. I got this one from Marshall's and it was like $17 for the set. Nevertheless, this brush has been the ultimate saver for adding on blush, of course. And I also like to use this to also add on like my Bobbi Brown bronzer. It gives me that nice terracotta warm tone to my skin. But anyways, yeah, this is the BH Cosmetics 125 brush. Alright, so that pretty much wraps up brushes. The last part that I want to talk about is extras and tech items. I don't have any tech items for this month except for my lighting. I changed around my lighting so that you guys can, I guess, see my vision of my channel a lot more better. If you guys are actually liking this lighting, give this video a thumbs up. Let me know you guys are enjoying the way that my quality is being produced. Other than that, the extra portions that I have been loving is 3 Netflix videos or series. The first one is, of course, 13 Reasons Why, which is also co-produced by Selena Gomez, which I did not know that until like after the credits rolled at the end of the last episode. Girl Boss is my second Netflix original that I have been loving. If you guys love to see a woman and her ruts turn her life around and just, you know, make it everything, and you like kind of like a romance comedy movies, you definitely want to like Girl Boss, the Netflix series, because it's kind of romance comedy. It's so great. I love her best friend. Her best friend is so mean. Like, we both are in the makeup industry. Like, we're so mean. So the last Netflix series that I want to talk about is Dear White People. Now, it's a racial charged original series. On Rotten Tomatoes, it got a 100 out of 100. If that tells you anything, that should tell you that, like, wake up and see what the media is talking about black people, like how media portrays black people and how black people are portraying black people in these medias. Now let's get into my numbing ups. Like, my girl, you tried it, girl. Like, what? The item that I have not been loving for this month is a mascara. And I bought this mascara to use as a lower lash line mascara because of the wand itself. Like, I saw it on the website and I was like, girl, this is going to give me what I need for my lower lash line. And that is the e.l.f. Barely There, or whatever the heck it is, Barely Anything mascara in Naked Dior. This mascara wand is so thin, which is what I bought it for, but it applies so horribly. Like, look. Like, I have to like ultra blot this item so it doesn't run everywhere. And then on top of that, once it dries, it starts sticking to my upper lash line. Like, no ma'am. Like, no. But that pretty much wraps up my favorites video and my one no ma'am. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a great big thumbs up. I want you guys to scalp that thumb up, but I want you to snatch the wigs off of that thumbs up button. And if you guys are completely new and you made it to this part of the video, please go ahead and subscribe and support me. That is the best thing that you can do, being that I'm new here on YouTube and I am on the road to hitting 1K before the end of this year. Yes, I'm trying to hit 1K. So please subscribe, help me out. We're at 600. I am getting all the items together for my 600 giveaway and my 500 giveaway. So there's 2 giveaways coming up real soon. So subscribe. Without further ado, I will end this video here, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace, babes. I'm out.